Imposter syndrome acupuncture. The final letter of our Java acronym is the letter A. And A stands for acupuncture, or more specifically, acupressure. One of the energy practices that I really enjoy doing with my clients is that of EFT, Energy Freedom Technique, otherwise known as meridian tapping, energy tapping, or simply just tapping. It is one of the most powerful tools that we have at our fingertips that we can use when dealing with imposter syndrome. Acupressure, what exactly is it? Well, this is an ancient Chinese practice where you tap on various points within your face and your upper body. These are points that are connected to the meridian energy system that runs through the body, and you're providing a form of acupressure on your body without using needles. You're tapping on these points, and tapping on these points help in terms of rewiring the brain and help to bring the body back into balance. Let me read you a quote from the recent tapping summit by Nick Ortner. And it says this: EFT tapping works to rewire the brain to bring both the body and mind back into balance. The latest research is proving that when you use EFT tapping to shift your unconscious beliefs and emotions, you shift the chemicals being released into the body. In doing so, you are literally able to shift your nervous system as well as your digestive system and your endocrine systems, your hormones, your energy levels, and much more. Wow. Hundreds of studies have been performed that shows the effects of using tapping on a variety of issues, from reducing stress in the body, reducing physical pain, reducing post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms, weight loss, and much more. Study after study shows that when you deal with the underlying emotional issues, the body is brought back into balance, leading to emotional well-being, increased levels of happiness, weight loss, increased focus and productivity, improved immune system function, and much, much more. Wow. That is what the research is saying about energy tapping. So let me just say that if you go on YouTube, you will see hundreds of videos of people doing energy tapping, and everybody does it differently. It is a very forgiving energy practice. I do energy tapping in its original form, which means I do the eye rolling and I do the chanting. And the reasons, and so the way I do it is a little bit more woo-woo than what other people do. And the reason why I do that is I really do believe that when we do energy tapping, we are rewiring and reshifting the energy in the brain. And I believe the eye rolling and the chanting adds to that. So that is why I do it, or it reinforces that. That is why I do it. So if you are looking for the tapping points, if you don't know where they are or what they look like, I do have a handout that shows you the various tapping points. You can also just Google EFT tapping points, and there are many handouts online that you can use as well. I do tap a little bit differently from other people. I tap out the negative, and then I tap in the positive. And the one thing that I do differently is I don't tap negative on my crown chakra. And that's just my thing. I think the crown of your head is a sacred point. It connects to the higher beings and higher. It's a sacred point, so I don't tap anything negative on there, and that's just my thing. So some of the tapping points that I use. So one of the tapping points that I use is the sore spot. In order to find your sore spot, you need to connect to your collarbone and just travel maybe 2 or 3 fingers down and to the top of your breasts. And if you poke around in there, you will find a sore area. Don't do it too hard because it is really sore. So that's your sore spot right there. Another point that I use that can also be quite sore is the pinky and between your pinky and ring finger. So we tap there on both hands, and under the bra line right here, I tap there as well. And so I'm going to start tapping. So by now, with your journaling and your visioning and your affirmations, you should be really able to get really specific on how imposter syndrome is showing up for you. In terms, it could be self-doubt, it could be lacking of confidence, it could be fear, it could be difficulty letting go, self-esteem. It could be all of those things, but you need to zero in specifically on which underlying issue is it that you're struggling with. And you're going to rate where you are with that issue on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is the issue functions really high for you. 1 is it functions really low for you. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to move the energy of the issue down lower towards 1. Okay. So let's start, and if you find that the words that I'm using do not resonate with you, use your own words, okay? This is all very forgiven. So we're going to take 3 fingers and we're going to start to tap on our karate chop point. Even though I struggle with imposter syndrome feelings of self-doubt, I deeply, truly accept who I am with this feeling and where I am in this moment. Even though I struggle with imposter syndrome feelings of self-doubt, I know I will get over it. Other side, 3 fingers. Even though I question my abilities to do this work, I deeply, truly accept who I am with this feeling and where I am in this moment. Even though I question my abilities to do this work, and I know I will get over it. Top of the eyebrow point. Even though I feel vulnerable putting myself out into the world, I truly accept who I am with this feeling and where I am in this moment. Side of the eye. Even though I'm not sure I really have talents and skills to do this type of work, I truly accept who I am with this feeling and where I am in this moment. Under the eye. Even though I lack confidence in my skills and abilities, I truly accept who I am with this feeling and where I am in this moment. Under the nose. Even though I question my self-worth, I truly accept who I am with this feeling and where I am in this moment. Even though I have difficulty honoring the value that I bring, I truly accept who I am and where I am in this moment. Sore spot. People will question, who the hell do I think I am? Under the arm. People will question my vision and my dream to really do this. Under the other arm. I fear sometimes I feel as if I'm winging it, flying by the seat of my pants. Pinky. I'm not sure that I can do this. Other pinky. I question myself. Top of the eyebrow. I feel like I'm an imposter. Side of the eye. I feel overwhelmed and I lack clarity and focus. Under the eye. Can I really do this? Under the nose. Can I really be successful? Under the chin. What if I can't sustain my vision? Sore spot. What if I'm exposed as a fraud? What if people think I'm an imposter? Under the arm. Can I really do this? Who the hell do I think I am? Can I really be successful? You can tap this again. I feel like an imposter. You can tap this one again. Can I really do this? And then you knock your wrists together. It's okay for me to feel vulnerable in this moment, but I know I can step into my own power. And this is where the eye rolling comes in. Roll your eyes to one side. Roll your eyes to the other side. Roll your eyes to the other side again. And then I want you to say, Mary had a little lamb, Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. You're going to inhale. You're going to exhale. So tune into your body and see what comes up for you. Are you experiencing any tightness in your shoulders? Are you yawning? Do you have any need to burp or any indigestion? Tune into your body. And again, rate yourself on that scale in terms of those feelings. Has there been a shift in those feelings? Has it gone down? And what you want to do is you want your feelings to go down. You want to tap on these, use this script to tap out the negative feelings, and you want the feelings to go down on your scale to be about 3 or a 2 or a 1. Okay, so you may find that you need to do maybe 2 or 3 rounds of tapping on this negative script in order to release some of those negative feelings. I'm now going to go on to tapping onto the positive reframe. Okay, so now we're going to tap on the crown chakra. I choose to step into my own power. And you can use one hand or both hands, it's up to you. I choose to believe in myself and my abilities. I choose to honor my self-worth and the value that I bring. Top of the eye. I release and let go of the old, scary, limiting beliefs that are getting in my way. Side of the eye. I let go of the old stories that no longer serve me, and I do so gracefully as they no longer serve me, who I am and where I am in my life. Under the eyebrow, under the eyes. I believe in myself and my abilities. Under the nose. I continue to embrace my work and value and know that I do it for the highest good and benefit of others. Under the chin. I forgive myself for holding myself back with old unfounded fears, and I release and let that go. Sore spot. I'm grateful and accept all the opportunities that now come my way as I do what I'm supposed to do. Under the arm. I embrace my worth and value as I step into my power. Under the other arm. I embrace my worth and value as I share my gifts with the world. Pinky. I embrace who I am and accept who I am now with the gifts and talents that I bring. And pinky. I embrace who I am in the world and the value that I bring. And then you want to knock your wrists again, and you want to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So what do you want to do? Again, pay attention to what is happening in your body. You may be one of those people that you don't have any difficulty tapping out the negative, but you may have difficulty bringing in the positive. And so you might feel from the positive tapping, there may be some energy resistance in your body, on your back. Again, a dry mouth, if you find yourself yawning, if you find that there's phlegm or you need to burp, these are all signs that there is an underlying issue going on for you here. So you now have the energy tapping EFT to add to your toolkit of resources that you can use to help you deal with imposter syndrome. So you have the Java Boost, powerful skills and techniques, and if you put them all together, it will boost your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth, all the components that go into making up imposter syndrome. So when imposter syndrome shows itself, peaks up, you'll know what it looks like, and you'll know what to do, and to be able to be compassionate and kind and deal with yourself in a loving way, and use your EFT tools to help you to get rid of imposter syndrome. So there you have it. The Java Boost, journaling, affirmations, visualization, and acupuncture. Here's the thing. If you find after doing this tapping that it brings up some deeper issues for you, don't be afraid to connect with me personally for that free half-hour power consultation. And we can do some energy tapping together and really get at the root of your imposter syndrome and tackle it once and for all. And that is available to anyone. So there you have it. Acupuncture, acupressure, all part of the Java Boost. So we are going to move on to the next part of this lesson. We're going to begin to start the winding down process and coming to an end of this imposter syndrome course.